Okay, Nana. So next topic is half life. What is half lifetime of the nucleus? So half lifetime means the half life of any radioactive sample can be defined as it is such a time period in which the sample decreases to half of its original number of atoms. The sample decreases to half of its original number, then that means that the sample decreases to half of its original number. For example, in the previous case, the total sample consisting of n naught number of atoms initially, then after certain period of time, whenever the number half of its original value, that time is called half lifetime. The time required for the number of radioactive nuclei for the substance to disintegrate to half of its original number is called half lifetime. Okay, the time required to disintegrate the nuclei into the total number of atoms into half of its original numbers is called half lifetime of the nucleus. But already you know that according to radioactive decay law, what is the value of n? Okay, see here, at a time t is equals to t half. Okay, which time is called half lifetime? Whenever the total number of particles reached to half of its original number is called half lifetime. Now according to radioactive decay law, the value of n is equals to n naught into e to the power of minus lambda t. But at half lifetime, that is t is equals to t of the total number of particles can be changed to its half of the number of particles. That is n is equals n is equals to n naught by 2. So n naught is originally the total radioactive sample contains n naught number of particles. So n naught can be converted into n naught by 2. So what is the value of n now? N can changes to n naught by 2. Whenever n changes to n naught by 2, the time t is called half lifetime. That is n naught into e to the power of minus lambda. Small t is what, Nana? Half t off. Okay. So now n naught gets cancelled to each other. It is 1 by 2 is equals to e to the power of minus lambda t half. So can I write like this? The above equation 2 to the power of minus 1 is equals to e to the power of minus lambda t half. Negative gets cancelled. The value is 2 is equals to e to the power of lambda t half. Okay. Here take e to left hand side. Exponential can be changed to right left hand side. Then what will happen? It can be log. Lambda t half is equals to log 2 base e. Okay, now what I want half lifetime. Half lifetime value is log 2 base e by lambda. So what is the value of log 2? It is 0.693 by lambda. So t half lifetime value is 0.693 by lambda. Very important for the problem solving. Okay, half lifetime is 0.693 by lambda. What is half lifetime? Half lifetime means whenever that original number of particles inside of the radioactive sample changed to half of its original values. Okay, half of its numbers, half of its particles, then that time is called the time required to change the original number of particles to half of its number of particles is called half lifetime. That is what we have taken radioactive decay law and we are substituting all these values. Finally we can get half lifetime value is 0.693 by lambda. This is what half lifetime. Okay, Nana. And next, okay, Nana, our next concept is mean lifetime. What is mean lifetime of the nucleus? What is the mean lifetime? So even though we are talking about the nuclear substance, even though we are talking about the radioactive substance, so some of these atoms will undergo the decay in a very short interval of time and some of the atoms will decay in a very long period of time. We don't know exactly what will happen inside of the radioactive substance. Some of can decay in a very short period of time and some of these atoms can decay in a very long period of time. Now what is the mean lifetime? The lifespan of all these atoms is not same, right? So lifespan of the atoms inside of the radioactive substance is not same for all the atoms. So what is the average lifespan? What is the average lifespan of all these atoms? that average lifespan of all the atoms inside of the radioactive substance is called mean lifetime. Okay, already I told you, inside of the radioactive substance there are large number of collection of atoms. So for this all the large number of collection of atoms, some of the atoms can decay in a short interval of time and some of the atoms can decay in a large interval of time. Okay, so in this case, what is the average lifespan of all the atoms? That average lifespan of all the atoms of the radioactive substance is called mean lifetime, and this mean lifetime is denoted with tau. Tau is the mean lifetime, and it can also be defined as the reciprocal of the decay constant is also known as a mean lifetime. Now we can derive the equation for the mean lifetime. The mean lifetime is denoted by tau, and it is the ratio between the total lifespan of all the radioactive atoms. Okay, so the mean lifetime is defined as the total lifespan of all the radioactive atoms to the total number of atoms. So now the total lifespan of all the radioactive elements can be, it is integration over from time t is equals to 0 to t is equals to infinity. The total lifespan is t, okay, with dn. Okay, with changing the number of atoms divided by total number of atoms consisting by radioactive substances N0. Okay, now you derive the equation. So here I would like to take the value of n. What is the value of n according to the radioactive decay law? N is equals to n0 into e to the power of minus lambda t. Okay, differentiate on both sides. Dn is equals to n0 is a constant, e to the power of minus lambda t derivation is e to the power of minus lambda t, and minus lambda t derivation is minus lambda into dt. Okay, so here what is the value of dn? This is what the value of dn. Substitute the value of dn in this equation, that is integration t is equals to 0 to infinity. So t value is n0 into e to the power of minus lambda t minus lambda dt by n0. So n0 is a constant, n0 gets cancelled. Okay, so here what we get, okay, t is also there, no, here t is also there, t. Okay, so here final equation is minus integration t is equals to 0 to infinity minus t lambda e to the power of minus lambda t dt. Okay, this value is simply 1 by lambda. Okay, after completion of integration process, I am directly writing the value, that is 1 by lambda. The mean lifetime tau is equals to 1 by lambda. Okay, this is what about the mean lifetime. Okay, so now what is the relation between half-life and mean lifetime? Okay, see here I would like to derive the relation between the half-life time and mean lifetime. Already you know that what is the half-life time? T half is equals to 0.693 by lambda. What is the mean lifetime? Tau is equals to 1 by lambda. Now substitute tau is equals to 1 by lambda in this equation, that is T half is equals to 0.693 tau. This is the relation between half-life and mean life. Okay, you can also write like this. So here tau is equals to what, Nana? 1 by 0.693 into t half, right? What is the value of 1 by 0.693? It is 1.44 times of the t half. That is tau is equals to 1.44 t half, or t half is equals to 0.693 tau. This is the relation between the half lifetime and mean lifetime. Thank you.